Talk about the album. So, vocally, how do you think your solo albums, and especially this one, differs from your work in Dream Theater?
I mean, with my solo albums, I'm basically trying to show, you know, different sides of me, vocally, and I think that, I can take it wherever I want to. When I'm in Dream Theater, I mean, there's things that we're trying to achieve as a band. So vocally, I have to be aware of, where it is that the band wants to go vocally and how we want it to sound vocally and melodically. In my solo, it's basically myself and Matt Guillory. We're writing all the music and we're writing all the melodies. So I basically, I have a pretty good idea where I want to go and where I want to take it vocally so that I can show other aspects of me as a vocalist.
Oh, great. So, would you say it's premeditated that when you're doing a solo album and you try to do it different or from the work you've done on Dream Theater, or is that the person that you are and you don't want to change it?
Well, I mean, it's totally different. The reason I do the solo albums is so that people, that the Dream Theater fans and beyond the Dream Theater fans, other music listeners, they can hear who I am as a composer. Not just as a vocalist, they can hear me as a musician because Matt Guillory and myself, we're writing all the music. So basically, everyone can hear different styles of me as a writer and as a singer. And I think in music, there are similarities, there are some or few similarities with my solo music and Dream Theater. And I think but there are more differences, and that's the reason I do it, is that I'm able to express myself differently as a musician or a writer and as a vocalist in my solo stuff.
Oh, great. So, you have said that this album is very heavy. Is that the influence of Peter on the other artists involved in the album, or maybe the direction that Dream Theater took on the last album, or something like that?
No. It has nothing to do with it. It's about the fact that quite simply, Matt Guillory and myself love heavy music. Whether it be like Soilworks or Opus, or whether it be Mutiny Within or Syrian. I mean, it's songs that it's music that we're inspired by. It's music that we appreciate. If there's a band that we feel is unique and has a lot of power and energy, that's inspiring to us. And that's where our heads are at right now. Both Matt and I love that kind of music, and that's why we wrote an album like we did. It's very heavy.
Oh, great. And you're having Marco again playing guitar. So, what made you put him again on the album?
Because he's a phenomenal guitar player.
Great.
Simply an incredible guitar player. He's an incredible musician, and he's very musically insightful. He's just an incredible talent. So we knew that, after having him on Elements of Persuasion, we definitely, Matt and I knew that we definitely wanted to have Marco involved again as the guitar player with Static Impulse. And I think he did another phenomenal job. Everyone did. I mean, Peter Wildewer played phenomenal drums. He sounds great doing the guttural screams.
Yeah.
Matt is a phenomenal keyboard player. Ray Rindle is the bass player, incredible bass player. So, I mean, everyone played amazing. Everyone's extremely talented. Great guys, very realistic and down to earth and intelligent. So it's a great band.
Good. And taking in account that you tend to work on progressive material, have you ever considered to work with, for example, Steven Wilson from Porcupine Tree?
No. I mean, I'm not going to work with anybody like that. I mean, I think Steven Wilson, he's got his own game, he's got his own, direction and path. But with me, if somebody came up to me that was, I'm not saying that if Steven Wilson came up and said, hey, I'd love you to sing this track for me, or I'd love you to sing some backgrounds on this, I'd be totally open to something like that. The guy's incredibly talented. But work with other artists, it's because I appreciate who they are and where they're going, what their music is saying to me at that particular time. There's a lot of talent, out there.
Good.
You know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's your passion and it's your work as well, but how much do you think the music is part of your life? Do you think that maybe tomorrow you can leave all the projects and bands you're into and get, for example, a regular job or something like that?
I don't think so. Not at this point. No. I mean, music is a huge part of me. It's who I was when I was a kid. I absolutely loved music. I always wanted to listen to music. I always wanted to sing. I played drums from the time I was 5 years old until I was 17. I mean, music was a big part of the family that I grew up in. My mother sang, she played piano. My dad sang and danced. My sister played guitar. My other brother played piano. I mean, it's always been a big part of me, and it's still a big part of me. To be honest with you, I can't see right now while I sit here talking to you. I don't know when it's going to be that for me, or if it's ever going to be that for me, where I'm going to be able to just stand up and walk away from it. But right now, I still feel incredibly connected to music. I still feel I have a lot to offer as a musician and as a singer. And I think, both in Dream Theater and both in my solo projects, and continuing to write with, musically and lyrically and melodically with Matt Guillory, who's my huge collaborator with me. I mean, I can see myself continuing to do that with Matt for a long time, because I think that our albums get better and better with each release.
Oh, good.
So I think I can still be doing this for a while.
I hope so.
Rocking out with us.
Oh, good. So, James, my girlfriend and I have Wither, the song, as our special song, and it will be very special for us if you can sing a little bit of it for us.
Oh, man, what, right now?
Yeah, right now.
I don't know. Here. Let it out, feel the empty space, so insecure, find the words and let it out. There you go.
Oh, thank you so much, James.